Hi everyone, thought I'd just give you a little update on how the conifer trimming's going. I had about another hour at it after work yesterday before it got dark, and as you can see I have hacked off a substantial amount. This time I managed to get right up into the tree and stood right on that bulky section, just about in that area, and from there I was swinging round to the right and to the left and hacking away. It all went really well, so I have took off a fair amount of stuff. I did want to get out there and have a bit of a tidy up today, but as you can see it is peeing it down. But I've really cleared that whole area now. You never used to see all sort of like that whole area there where you can see the big gap. That was all well and truly covered up. So I've got a bit higher on the right hand side than I have on the left, as that was a bit trickier to lean round to, but I will be doing a bit more. And I have to say that silky saw, I really can't rate that enough. This little silky F180 handsaw, can't tell you how easily that this has worked, which is ideal when you are in that situation where you can hold it onto the tree with one arm and kind of leaning through the branches, and literally I was hanging onto something still attached to the rope, but just by holding onto a branch I was letting myself swing round to the right and round to the left. So how quickly that cuts in that situation is a godsend. It really was. Some of these smaller branches are only like an inch, 2 inches diameter, just really like a hot knife through butter. Really can't rate that. And after hacking all that off, and some, you'll see I've took a lot of them big stumps that were to the left, I've took a lot of them off. To give you an idea of how thick some of them were, you got some of these are like, that's about 2.5 inches. That one's about 3, and just hanging there on the rope using that little silky saw, it just, obviously the thicker ones, a bit of effort goes into it, but really, I did one of them big thick stumps like that I could reach off my ladder. I actually did that with the bow saw, and then I done one of a similar size with a silky handsaw, and it actually cut quicker using the handsaw than it did using my bow saw, which is pretty amazing. And so bow saws, just a small one like, but obviously substantial still, and as you get about halfway through with the bow saw they do tend to start sticking when you reach about the middle section, whereas a handsaw doesn't. So 100% recommend anybody who's after a decent handsaw. Silky saws 100% recommended by me. After hacking all that off, and there's quite a few cuts there, and a lot of that is cutting it and leaving a bit of a branch there now, and it split a little bit, so I let that fall and then trimming the stumps off a bit better after the weight was on. So that bit, a lot of cutting has gone on there, and it's still cutting as good as the first branch I cut it. So I got right up stood in there, and was a couple of little bits where you can start to climb up. So the longer I was up there, the more confident I was feeling about doing it. So I'm looking forward to getting a bit more done. Those branches there to the right, they're all the way to the top. I reckon those ones I could definitely get away with cutting, and they would fall down the length of the garden. So there's 2 or 3 on there I would confidently cut. That would be the full height of that tree. So the way things are going, I can see me having a go at some of them. So just a little update for you guys, but honestly guys, this thing, unbelievable. For £20 and it feels as sharp after doing all that as it did at the very start. So if you want one, I would very, very highly recommend it. Alright, I shall keep you up to date on how things are going. After this rain eases off a little bit, I might get out there and just get a bit of them cut up and bagged to take down the council tip, get rid of some of it. Alright, catch you all later. Ta-da.